This video is not for the faint-hearted or those easily affected. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. I gambled, and I left everyone around me dirt poor and in debt. This is hard for me to share, but I think it's important to talk about it. I'm using a throwaway account because I post extensively on my main with pictures of my face. I didn't start heavy gambling until 2023, but looking back, even small habits can lead to bigger problems. For about 5 years, I had a betting account. During that time, I placed maybe 25 bets in total, never more than $5 each. I didn't lose more than $100 cumulatively, and honestly, I barely thought about it. Then, in late 2023, something changed. I fell for betting advertisements on social media, and it spiraled from there. College football, NFL, NBA, you name it. I couldn't enjoy a single sporting event unless I had money riding on it. Soccer? Forget it. It wasn't exciting enough, and the odds seemed worse. I started with over-under bets, moved to parlays, and before I knew it, March Madness came around. Somehow, I made back everything I had lost, and even went $24,000 into profit. That was the worst thing that could have happened to me. Making $24,000 was like flipping a switch in my brain. Suddenly, I didn't care about losses anymore. I only cared about the money I could make. I started thinking in percentages, like making 25% profit on every deposit. It was sickening. To make matters worse, I quit my job. My girlfriend, who I'd been living with since June the year before, begged me not to. She said I went into my career to help people, and now I was throwing it all away. But I couldn't focus on work. All I could think about was gambling and doing research for my next bet. After that, everything fell apart. I burned through my profit and savings so fast, I barely noticed. My girlfriend and I couldn't afford our place anymore. She moved in with her sister, and I went back to live with my parents. Moving day felt like the end of everything. At my parents' house, I started borrowing money. $50 here, $1,000 there, even up to $2,000. I had drained their retirement savings within 4 months. I made up excuses, lied about emergencies, and they believed me. When they started asking questions I couldn't answer, I panicked. I moved to another city, thinking I could get away, make back the money, and fix everything. But I didn't fix anything. Instead, my girlfriend started a business with her mum, and it was successful, until I got involved. I borrowed $120,000, claiming it was for a company startup. In reality, I lost it all on blackjack. Her business made $350,000, and I lost $325,000 of it. Then $500,000, and I lost $425,000. By Christmas, we were living in a cheap bed and breakfast, borrowing money from anyone who would answer our calls. My girlfriend thought a business payout was coming, but I had already lost every withdrawal on gambling. On New Year's Eve, we were about to be homeless. I finally called my family, people I hadn't spoken to in months, and they got us temporary housing. At this point, I wasn't gambling because I enjoyed it. I didn't even like gambling. I was trapped, trying to win back what I'd lost, but it was never enough. 2 weeks ago, I hit rock bottom. I thought, maybe it would have been easier if I were addicted to drugs or alcohol. That thought scared me. I blocked my profile on the betting site, called a hotline, and started attending gambling support meetings every day. Now, I'm living in a friend's spare room, but it's better than wondering where I'll sleep tomorrow. I've reached out to my old employer, and I have a meeting scheduled for Wednesday. I don't even feel the urge to gamble anymore. It's strange. Why couldn't I stop before I ruined everyone's lives? Gambling addiction is a serious issue. If you or someone you know is struggling, don't hesitate to seek help. Resources and support are available.